Welcome to Beauharnois, the site of the 2017 Mosquito Surwa Baseball Playoffs. I am Brandon Bordeaux. Welcome to quarterfinal coverage here on Baby Blue Memories. Today's game features the Kahnawake Yellowhawks, the number 4 seed, taking on the number 6 seeded Mercier Rays. I'm Brandon Bordeaux, and y'all go for joining us. One of these two teams are going home, and another are advancing to the semifinals to play against Kahnawake's blue team. Let's take a look at what's going on in and around with the updated bracket. The blue team won to advance to the semis, so they're awaiting the winner of this. Meanwhile, the other semifinal will feature the Beauharnois Yankees, the host team, against the Red Warhawks. That's a game that you'll see tomorrow here on Baby Blue Memories. So, starting pitcher for Mercier, Rosie Wells. And the starting pitcher for the Warhawks will be Cruz Robertson. The first batter is in, and there's a strike from Wells delivered to Kahnawake, the leadoff hitter. Cruz Robertson will be the starting pitcher for the Warhawks. Wells digs in. The pitch. 1-1. Not a whole lot of velocity being thrown here from Wells. It might be a smart thing, actually, because a lot of these pitchers are going to have to step up their game. That's 2-1 because of the fact that they have all teams are pretty much going to exhaust all of their options in terms of pitching by the end of the week should they advance. Here's a 2-1 offering from Wells. She's taking her time, setting in. Steps, and here's the 2-1. 3-1. One ball away for Kahnawake to get the T-ball stick. Wells steps in. She sets, and here's a 3-1. That's in there, and we got a full count. 3-2. Marcus Daibo, the number 2 hitter, is on the on-deck circle. There you see Marcus. There's the full count offering. And that's sails outside, and they're going to take out the T-ball stick here for Kahnawake. Trying to get the Warhawks off to a good start. They fell a little short in their rally attempt against the Yankees earlier today. And Beauharnois beat the purple team to advance to the semis. Chana winds up. Hits it. That's going to go to second. The throw in the dirt, and Chana beats it out. It's a base hit and a leadoff single for Kahnawake. And now Marcus Daibo comes up, the number 2 hitter. Marcus went 1 for 3 in the first round against Beauharnois. Wells sets and delivers. 1-0. See, you got a runner at first base. That's Kahnawake. Another Daibo, Marcus, is over at the plate. Here's the pitch from Wells. And a big hack from Marcus. That's a strike, 1-1. One and one, runner on first base, no outs, top of the first. The Warhawks are batting first, so they are the visitors for this game. The pitch. 2-1. The winner of this game advances to the semifinals against Kahnawake's blue team. They won 8-5 and 9-6 today to advance to the semis. And the red team and Beauharnois both 2-0 today as well. They're both off to the semis. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Mercier won 7-3 earlier today against the Girlhawks, and this yellow team, as we've seen earlier, came up 180 feet short in a 5-4 loss. The pitch. And it's time to bring out the T-ball stick if you're Marcus Thibault. Yeah, and hitting the ball off the tee could be the biggest thing. It could make the biggest difference. We've seen the last game, the game before this, where we were watching off camera. The red team was playing against Chateauguay 1, and that T-ball made all the difference in the world. Marcus Thibault winds up, swings and drives this into the outfield. Foul! And that's an out. That's an out. Marcus hit the ball well, but unfortunately it's going to be considered a strikeout. So there's one down, and Dehayan Ranakwa Deer will step up to bat. He was not here during the first round game against Beauharnois, but he's here in this quarterfinal facing Rosie Wells. Here's the pitch from Wells. And Deer takes a hack and misses 0-1. Josephus Delaboost is on the on-deck circle. 2 home runs in that earlier game. Even though the Yankees ended up coming up on top, the Warhawks showed some signs of life on offense at the end. Here's the pitch. Hit hard and driven into center field. That's going to be caught. And this will be a double play. Chanadaibo doubled off. And that'll do it for the top half of the first inning. We're heading into the bottom of the first. No score between Kahnawake and Mercier here in this quarterfinal game on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go, bottom half of the first inning. No score in this quarterfinal game between the Kahnawake Yellow Warhawks and the Mercier Rays. The winner advances to play the blue team in the semis. The Blue Warhawks. The first pitch from Cruz Robertson is in there for strike one. Robertson pitching, and batting for Mercier's Ulrich Sear. Here's the pitch from Robertson. Strike two. Good pitch from Cruz. Sear went fishing on that one. Now Robertson sets. Here's the 0-2. 1-2. That's in the dirt. Of course, as mentioned, the winner of this game is moving on to the semifinals to play against the Kahnawake Blue team. The other semi will be the Kahnawake Red against Beauharnois. And there's strike three. Good pitch from Cruz, one down. The other semi will be between Beauharnois and the Red Warhawks. That's a game that you could see here on Baby Blue Memories. We will have that semifinal for you. Here's Robertson settling in. The pitch. Strike one. Good pitch from Cruz. Cruz has looked really good to start here. Actually, the good thing for Yellow is that they got one of their pitchers back, as this one's fouled off by Jacob Levesque. Yellow got one of their pitchers back when Dehayan Ranakwa Deer returned from Whitby, Ontario. Did not play in the first game, is here in this game, as you just seen back in the top half of that inning. Here's another guy that can pitch. Here's the 0-2 from Cruz. Got him. Strike three. Nasty pitch from Robertson. There are two down. And now Nick Dubois comes up to bat for Mercier. We've seen a couple of pitchers duels earlier in this game. Earlier in the day, the red team in particular, they were playing against Chateauguay 1, and that game was 2-2 after the fifth inning, before the Red Warhawks scored 3 in the top half of the sixth and were able to prevail. Cruz Robertson facing Nicolas Dubois, as mentioned, who's stepping up. Nicolas Dubois. Number 3 hitter, the pitch. Oh, Dubois was tempted to swing at that one, but he held back. 1-0. The big key is having multiple pitchers, especially in this kind of condensed format where you have a bunch of games to play in only 3 days to get them done. Here's the 1-0. That's in there, strike one. Good pitch from Cruz. The count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Cruz Robertson stepping up the pitch. The 1-1. Hit well, but foul. And it's 1-2. One more strike for Cruz Robertson, and he would get out of this inning. Remember, the yellow team in the last game we've seen them got off to a fairly slow start on offense. 1-2 on the way from Robertson. Here it is. 2-2. The red team beat Chattagee 1 earlier today by a score of 5-2. And they advance to the semis to play against Beauharnois, while the blue team is in the semis as well, waiting the winner of this game. The pitch from Robertson. And we got a full count. Nobody on, 2 outs, and a full count here in the bottom of the first inning. Kahnawake Yellow against the Mercier Rays in this quarterfinal. Robertson taking his time. The full count. And it's time for the T-ball stick to be brought out here for Nicolas Dubois. If you're the yellow team, you got to be ready. Absolutely must be ready for this. And that's fouled off. That'll be a strikeout. That'll do it. Top of the second we go. No score between Kahnawake's yellow team and Mercier. You're watching quarterfinal baseball coverage here on Baby Blue Memories. All right, so we're here in the top of the second, no score, and a new pitcher, I believe, for Mercier, Jesse Bolett. So Jesse Bolett is in there to pitch for the Rays, and this one's hit hard by Bocephus Delabous. It finds a hole, and Delabous is on first with a leadoff single here in the top of the second inning. So Bolett's first pitch is whacked hard by Bocephus Delabous, who we seen in the last game could really hit the baseball. Had 2 hits, 2 inside the park home runs actually in the first round against Beauharnois. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Jesse Bolett, the pitcher for Mercier. Rosie Wells pitched the first, and a new pitcher immediately here in the second. Bolett sets the pitch. That's in there, strike 1. It's a little lob, the ball just kind of lobbing up in the air and dropping down. It's actually hard, a lot harder than you think to hit that. Usually you rather hit a fastball that's coming at you because you know it's coming in their velocity and you know where it's going. This is lobbing in there, and it's really hard for any batter to figure this one out. We've seen that in the top half of the first inning, even though the Warhawks were hitting the ball well. They were hitting it right to the Mercier players, and ooh, Rihanna Delaboost swinging at that one. 2-2. Runner on first is Mosquito Delaboost. Here's the pitch. Full count. Remember, the winner of this game advances to the semifinals to play Kahnawake's Blue Warhawks. Here's a full count offering. And now it's time to break out the T-ball stick. And we said before, the T-ball stick can make the biggest difference. Can absolutely make the biggest difference in a game. Rihanna is able to drive this one to the outfield. It could mean potentially a run for the yellow team. Well hit. Right to the short. It's going to get over the shortstop's head. And Mosquito Delaboost is on second. The runners are on first and second. And now Ronan Dibo steps up to bat. And yellow is threatening here in the top half of the second inning. Here the Mercier coach telling the team any base. Runners on first and second. Here's the pitch. Whacked. And that's going to short hop and get towards the outfield. Mosquito Delaboost comes around. He will score. Rihanna Delaboost goes to third, and another runner goes to second. It is a RBI double for Ronan Dibo, and the Warhawks have struck first. It's 1-0 Kahnawake. And now Chai Dibo comes up to bat here in the top half of the second inning. Runners on second and third. The pitch fouled off. 0-1. At the sun coming towards us here. Figured by the next inning it'll be good. The 0-1. It's in the dirt, 1-1. Remember, the winner of this game advances to the semifinals to play against the Blue Warhawks. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Louis Bova on the on-deck circle for the Warhawks. Here is the pitch. That's in the dirt. Bullet stepping in there. Remember, I'm on camera and play-by-play, so this might be a little tough. The pitch, I believe that'll be ball 4. And again, as we mentioned, that T-ball stick will be huge. It is right now. Seen a runner advance to first. Runners advance to first and second earlier off of the T-ball stick. Driven. And that is going to find a gap in the outfield. 1 run will come across. 2 runs will come across. The throw to second. Not in time, and that is it. 3 runs for the Warhawks. Kahnawake on top, 3-0 in this quarterfinal. We're heading into the bottom half of the second inning. You're watching quarterfinal playoff baseball here on Baby Blue Memories. Here you go, bottom half of the second inning. Our score is 3-0 Kahnawake Yellow over Mercier. There's a strike from Cruz Robertson facing Jesse Bolett, who are currently both the pitchers in this game. The Warhawks scored 3 runs in that top half of the second to take the 3-0 lead. And the pitch. Hit, fouled. And that's strike 2. Bottom half of the second inning, 3-0 Kahnawake on top of the Mercier Rays in this quarterfinals of Mosquito baseball playoff action. The pitch. That's low, 1-2. Every team that's in the semi so far has gone 2-0. If the yellow team could win this game, it would mean that trend would stop because there would be a team 1-1 that'd be there. Robertson sets and delivers. Whacked. It's in the infield. It's going to be caught. What a grab by Bositmas Delaboost. Star on offense, star on defense. What can this kid do? One down. And Cruz Robertson still hasn't given up a hit yet. Devin Deneau. There we go. We got it. Up here, facing Robertson. This is the 5th player Mercier has sent to the plate. See the mentality on yellow. They've loosened up a little bit here, but they still got themselves a long ways to go. Here's the pitch from Robertson. That's in there. Good pitch from Cruz, 0-1. Here is the pitch from Robertson. Fouled off and into the Mercier dugout, 0-2. Cruz Robertson can get another strike here. It would be strikeout number 4 for him. Here's the 0-2 from Cruz. Hit right towards first. That's going to bounce by. And now they're trying to get it over to second to throw. Oh, the ball got lost in the pants of the base runner, Deneau. And now we got a time called. It's going to be a double by Deneau. That was a good throw by the outfielder. Here we go. Runner on second base for Mercier. 1 down. Cruz Robertson setting. Cruz looks in. And here's the pitch. Good pitch from Cruz. That's in there, strike 1. Now Cruz waits. Sets and delivers the pitch. Skied. And that's going to hit the glove of Deer. They're going to throw home. And that's going to get by the catcher, and the Rays score to make it 3-1. So Mercier's on the board. It's now 3-1, and there's a runner on second once again for the Rays. Now Alexis Bergevin comes up. And Robertson setting in there, going up against Bergevin. Here's the pitch from Robertson. Hit! And this one will be fouled. That might have hit. I think that just hit a fence, actually. I'm hoping it didn't hit anyone else's property. I hope there's no real damage on that one. Now Robertson sets. Cruz pitches. Hit. That's going to be fouled off again, 0-2. Three to 1, Kahnawake leading here. This is the quarterfinals. Mosquito baseball. Robertson delivers. hit, and that's going to be fair. Goes into the outfield. Robertson Ryan hustling. 1 run has scored. Robertson Ryan throws it to third. The Kahnawake Deer trying to scoop it up. The play's going to be thrown to home, and Mercier ties the game. It's 3-3. We're heading to the top of the third. Inside the park home run for Bergevin. 3-3, top 3 we go. You're watching Mosquito Baseball playoff action here on Baby Blue Memories. Welcome to the top of the third inning here in this quarterfinal between Kahnawake's Yellow Warhawks team and Mercier. It's 3-3. Louis Bova stepping up to bat against Nicolas Dubois, the new pitcher for Mercier. The Rays have used a new pitcher every inning. And it's 1-0. We have Bova followed by Cruz Robertson, Rain Goodleaf, the 3 that are due up in this inning. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be up high, 2-0. Yellow scored 3 in the last inning, and they were up 3-0, but Mercier, to their credit, bounced back and tied the game. Here's the pitch. Bova nearly gets plunked. It's 3-0. Now here is the pitch from Dubois. Ball 4. And it's time to break out that T-ball stick if you are Bova. Bova gets set. Hits that one on the ground. It bounces, takes a hop. The throw from short to first is in time. Great play. 1 down. Well, that ball took a funny hop at the end. But good control. And there's 1 away. Here's Cruz Robertson stepping up to bat. The pitch to Robertson. Whacked. Right back to short. They're going to test his arm again. Not this time. Safe at first. Good hustle by Robertson. And a runner's on first. And now Rain Goodleaf will step up to bat. Runner on first. That's Cruz Robertson. Rain Goodleaf stepping up to bat for the Warhawks. Here's the pitch. 1-0. Had a very long first day of Mosquito Baseball playoff action here. 2 Kahnawake teams are into the semis. This is the 3rd team that's trying to get there, the Yellow Squad. 4th place overall during the regular season. And there's a ball. They finished 3rd. And Chattagee finished 3rd. Chattagee 1 finished 3rd. And they were knocked out in the quarterfinals by the red team. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. Well, Hornwa is the other team that's in the semifinals up to this point. We'll see them again tomorrow when they play against the red Warhawks. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. And now it's time to break out the T-ball stick. So here is Rain Goodleaf. Goodleaf hits this one. It's going to drop to short. They're going to touch second. Robertson's out at second. But Goodleaf beats out the throw going to first. So there's 2 down. And now there's a runner on first base, and Zachary Robertson Ryan steps up to bat. The the last hitter before we go back to the top of the lineup. Here's the pitch. It's in there, strike one. Good pitch there from Dubois. Runner on first base, 2 down. We'll see if Robertson will come back for inning number 3 of work. Here's the pitch. That's a ball. Cruz Robertson was on first. Runner on first here, 2 down. And here's the pitch to Zachary Robertson Ryan. That sails up high. The pitcher, Dubois, has 2 down. Looking to end the inning on a positive. Gets Robertson Ryan swinging at that one. Hey, if Robertson Ryan can get that T-ball stick out there, he could do some damage. Have to see what happens here. The pitch. That's a ball. Three balls to Robertson Ryan. Here's the pitch. That's upstairs, and it's time to take out the T-ball stick if you're Zachary Robertson Ryan. We've seen him hit the ball really hard off of the T-ball stick. In fact, he scored a run the last game because he hit the ball hard off of that tee. So Zachary Robertson Ryan with the runner on first base, 2 down. Takes good contact, and that's going to fall, and that's going to go into the outfield. Runner coming across. Robertson Ryan goes to second. The throw home. Ray Goodleaf scores, and it's 4-3. The Warhawks are back in front. See, I told you, if he gets that T-ball stick, he can do some damage. He's a very good hitter when he makes contact, and he made contact there, drove it into the outfield, and now the Warhawks have another runner in scoring position with a lead. And it's the top of the lineup. Chana Daibo singled and was picked off on a double play back in the first inning. 1-0. Kahnawake 4. Mercier 3. Here's the pitch. 2-0. Warhawks should score. Warhawks should score another 3. That should really get the offense going. I mean, they scored 3 back in the second. They got 1 here. The meat of the lineup would be due up next the next inning, and there's a strike. The meat of the lineup for the Yellowhawks, as I'll call them here, is coming up in the next inning. 2 balls and a strike from Dubois. Chana Daibos. Gonna look at strike 2. 2-2. Dubois sets. Here's the 2-2. 3-2, full count. Kahnawake back in front here, 4-3. The Yellowhawks and the Rays. Dubois sets. Here's the pitch. That's in there, strike 3. We're headed to the bottom of the third here in this quarterfinal game. Kahnawake scores 1. They leave a runner on second. Our scores: Kahnawake Yellowhawks 4, Mercier Rays 3. We'll be right back here watching Mosquito baseball playoff action here on Baby Blue Memories. Welcome back to the bottom of the third inning of this quarterfinal game between the Yellowhawks and the Mercier Rays. Kahnawake in front 4-3. Robertson on the mound. The first pitch is swung at and missed by Mercier's number 16. Oh, Jaden, sorry, that's number 10. Jaden Kahnawake. Here's the 0-1 from Cruz Robertson in his third inning of work. Robertson sets. Hit on the ground towards third. Daibo throws it. Oh, that's going to get by Daibo. There's a runner on second. They're going to throw to third. And it's a triple for Kahnawake. It's a leadoff triple. Now Annabelle Trudeau steps up to bat. Annabelle Trudeau stepping up to bat with the runner on third. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to Robertson. Robertson will throw to first. They don't get the force. They don't get the force. She's on her way to second. Again, Robertson has it. Here's the throw to third. Save. Oh, they missed the tag on the reach. They missed the tag on the reach. And the game is tied at 4. And the game is tied 4-4. Here's Dubois. The pitch. Strike one. Or a foul tip, sorry, strike one. Either way. Robertson sets, and the 0-1. Hit hard, and that's going to get through there. It's a base hit. The Rays take the lead. The throw to first. Daibo scoops it up, and Mercier is now in front for the first time in this game. And Rebecca Boulay comes up now for Mercier. Strike one. Good pitch there from Robertson. This is his third inning of work, and he will be replaced heading into the bottom of the fourth. But the Rays have taken the lead. There's a strike. 0-2 from Cruz. Actually, this is Alexis Dubois hitting. Boulay is next up. And that's strike three. Good pitch from Robertson, one down. And now Ulrich Sear back up. I don't think Boulay's in the lineup. 1-0. The top of the lineup back up now. Ulrich Sear. 0 for 1 in this game, struck out back in the first inning. Robertson sets. Here's the pitch. That's it's going to be a hit batsman. Shear gets plunked. So there's a hit by pitch. There's one out. One out, runners on first and second. Robertson now facing Jacob Levick. There's a strike. 0-2. Levick struck out also back in the first. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard, and that's going to fall into center field. Throw to second, not in time. They're going to throw home. And no one's there to cover up home plate, so Mercier is going to score. And they take a 6-4 lead heading into the top of the fourth inning. So the Rays score 3. They lead at 6-4. We'll be back with the top of the fourth. You're watching playoff baseball here on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go. Top of the fourth inning. 6-4. Mercier Rays on top of the Kahnawake Yellowhawks. A spot in the semifinals up for grabs. Mercier won their game earlier 7-3 over the Lady Hawks, the Girl Hawks, while the Yellowhawks were beaten by Beauharnois 5-4. Top of the fourth, here we go, the pitch. Marcus hits this one hard to third. It's caught, the throw to first. Short hops, they got him. It was a bang-bang play over at first base. One down. There's a bang-bang play over at first base. So, they hired Unruckwa Deer steps up now. The pitch to Deer. It's in there, strike one. It was a very close play at first base, but they ruled it out. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. Runner on, nobody on, one down. The always dangerous Mosquito Delaboost is on deck. He singled and scored a run back in the second inning. The Yellowhawks had scored 3 unanswered at that point. Before Mercier has gone on this little 6-1 run here to go in front, 6-4. Dubois' pitch is upstairs, it's 3-1. Now Dubois digs in, the 3-1. And now it's time to take out the T-ball stick. And the coach is telling the team to back up because Dehayo Narako Adir could hit a ball hard and hit a ball far. They are going to need one of those gappers right now, will the Yellowhawks. Here's Deer. Hits this one hard to the second baseman. The throw, not in time. First base, it's a single. The ball bounced. It was a great play made over at second base by Rebecca Boulay, making the nice play, but runner does get to first, and now it's Bocephus Delaboost. Delaboost singled back in the second inning, takes a strike 0-1. Also scored a run. Yeah, Mercier's on a 6-1 run here. They've gone up 6-4. Rihanna Delaboost on deck. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, and that'll short hop. The throw to second. Oh, they're gonna get Deer over at second. Fielder's choice. And there's 2 down. And now Rihanna Delaboost steps up. Delaboost singled and scored back in the second inning. 2 down. Dubois sets. Here's the pitch. 1-0. On deck is Ronan Daibo. Dubois sets. Here's the pitch. That's in there, strike one. 1-1. We're in the top of the fourth inning here. Again, coming up after this, we have coming up tomorrow. We have the Redhawks taking on the Kahnawake Yankees in semifinal baseball action here on Baby Blue Memories. As a pitch is inside, 2-1. The winner of this game plays the Blue Hawks. Now the 2-1 offering. 3-1. Three-one pitch to Delaboost. On the way, the pitch. Ball four, and it's time to take out the T-ball stick. This is Dubois' second inning of work. You wonder if he's feeling a little tired on the mound. Delaboost sets in. Taking your time. And fouling this one off. That'll be strike three. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth inning. Mercier on top, 6-4 over the Yellowhawks. We'll be right back. You're watching Mosquito Playoff Baseball here on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go, bottom half of the fourth inning. Mercier on top of the Yellowhawks by a score of 6-4. New pitcher on the mound for the Yellowhawks. Josephus Delaboost, who throws a ball, 1-0. Facing Dubois. I believe it is Nicholas Dubois. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. Sorry about this, I'm doing play-by-play and camera at the same time. It's a little tough. Tomorrow we have our semifinal game between the Redhawks and the Kahnawake Yankees. There's a pitch in there, strike one. Good pitch from Delaboost. We'll see if Delaboost digs in, the 2-1. Hit, fouled. That might have hit a car actually over there, 2-2. It did hit a car. Maybe that's why I'm parked in foul territory on the other field. Strike three, good pitch of Delaboost, one down. You almost get the feeling that that was a much needed strikeout. Especially at this point in the game, you're down 6-4. The bottom half of the fourth inning. And there's strike one to Jesse Boulay, who hit a pop fly back in the bottom of the second inning, was retired on that. Delaboost actually made a nice play on that one. Here's the 0-1. Now it's 1-1. Delaboost setting the 1-1. The pitch. Strike two. Good pitch from Josephus. And again, if the Yellowhawks can get out of here without giving up a run, we could set up a lot of hope heading into the top of the fifth. Delaboost sets. Oh, he decided to come off the mound. Now he sets. The 1-2. Strike three. Big pitch. Two down. This is a good play by Chris Diamond, putting his money pitcher in there. His money player. Saying, Bo, you're my best player. One of my best players, if not my best player. We need you out there right now. Strike one. Good pitch from Josephus Delaboost to Devin Deneau, who doubled and scored back in the second inning. This is a big time inning for the Yellow if they can try to turn this game around. 1-1. Yellowhawks trailing the Rays 6-4 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 2 down. There are no outs. 2 outs. Oh! And we have a planked batsman. Deneau will take his base. And so there's a runner on first for Rosie Wells now. And here is Delaboost. Runner on first, 2 down. The pitch from Delaboost on the way to Wells. Strike 1, caught the inside corner. Here's the 0-1 from Delaboost. 1-1. And the winner of this team will play the Blue Hawks in the semifinals tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Good pitch. Strike 2. Good pitch for Bo. And if Bo Cephas can get a strikeout here, it would mean that Mercier would have not scored a run. And it could give the Warhawks plenty of confidence heading into the next inning. 2-2. This park was packed all day long. We had so many people from so many teams here. And this is the final game of the day. The winner advancing to the semifinals tomorrow. Here's the 2-2 from Bo. Fouled off. Foul tip. It stays 2-2. Delaboost setting here. The 2-2. In the dirt, and it's a full count. Wells actually had to get out of the way there to avoid being plunked. Actually, the Yellowhawks plunked 4 Yankees in the last game. 4 Yankees were hit by a pitch, including 3 in 1 inning. The full count. Strike 3! And we're heading to the top of the 5th. It's still 6-4. You're watching Mosquito baseball here, playoff baseball, on Baby Blue Memories. All right, here we go. Top of the 5th. 6-4 Mercier leading the Kahnawake Yellowhawks here in this quarterfinal game. We've seen a comeback earlier today. The Redhawks were down 2-1 in the top of the 5th. They came back to win against Chattagee 1, winning by a score of 5-2. Here's a pitch. Ooh. Ronan had to get out of the way there, 2-0. And again, things are looking a lot better now for Kahnawake. Not only are they even in terms of innings, but it's still a 2-run game. They did not give up a run back in the bottom of the 4th. It's now 3-0. And again, because this is the 3rd inning of work for Dubois, you're going to expect the tired arm. You're going to have to know how to hit off the T-ball stick. Ball 4. And here we go. The T-ball stick is going to come into play already. Ronan Daibo. Stepping up to the bat. Has a T-ball stick. This is huge. This is absolutely huge right now. Got to try and start the rally here. Daibo hits this one. Driven perfectly well. That's going to fall. A base hit. And Ronan's going to stay on first. So it's a leadoff single for the Yellowhawks. As we said before, hitting off of that T-ball stick is going to be absolutely huge. And now, wait a minute, the runners moved up to third. The ball was thrown away. The Rays fell asleep. I guess I fell asleep too. The Rays threw it away. George Robertson, the third base coach, screaming to Ronan Daibo to run. So a single turns into a triple. And the Yellowhawks have the tying run at home plate. 1-0 is the count to Chai Daibo. Daibo doubled back in the second inning, drove in a run. 2-0. They might, Dubois might be really tired here. Oh, and that's no, that's not going to be a hit batsman. I thought it was. 3-0. And I would expect to see that T-ball stick to come into play another time in this inning. Could be after this pitch. 3-0. That's ball 4, and the T-ball stick's going to come out. So the Yellowhawks really got we said before, it's crucial for them to hit the ball well off of the tee. And it's skied. That's going to drop. And a run's going to score. The Yellowhawks are within 1. There's a runner on first base. It's 6-5. And now Louis Bova steps up to bat. The tying runs at first base. Here's Dubois facing Louis Bova. The pitch. 1-0. Dubois must be getting tired here. He's thrown 9 straight balls to start this inning. Dubois telling his catcher to put the ball into the glove into a strike zone area. The 1-0. 2-0. Cruz Robertson, who singled back in the third inning, is on deck for the Yellowhawks. 2-0. That's in there. Strike 1. Good pitch. Good pitch from Dubois. Six to 5. Mercier leads. Runner on first base. Here's the pitch. 3-1. And again, the Yellowhawks have their money pitcher on the mound in both Cephas Delaboost. Here's a 3-1. That's in there, full count. We have no outs here. Cruz Robertson, as mentioned before, on the on-deck circle. The 3-2. And it's going to be time to take out the T-ball stick. All right, so Bova will step up. This is huge. It's time to be ready to hit the ball off the tee. Runner on first base. And it's grounded. Short hops. Nobody's on second base. And they're saved. Runners on first and second. Thrown away. It's thrown to the pitcher. And there's runners on second and third. That play was still going on. That play was live. That play was live, and there's runners on second and third. Now the game-tying run is at third. The run which would give the Yellowhawks the lead is at second, and we have a sub over at second base. Runners on second and third, and now Cruz Robertson steps up to bat. No outs. The Yellowhawks need 2 more runs, and then their inning would be maxed. It's 6-5 Rays. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. That's going to get to the left side. A run will score. Robertson is safe. Now Bulva's running home. They drop the ball. They drop the ball. The Yellowhawks have taken the lead. The Yellowhawks take the lead at 7-6. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Kahnawake's back in front. You're watching Mosquito Baseball on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go. Bottom of the 5th. Yellowhawks 7, Mercier Rays 6. This is the quarterfinals. Here's the pitch from Josephus Delaboost, 1-0. This is Alexis Bergevin stepping into the batter's box. Had a 3-run home run back in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Delaboost sets. That's in there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Delaboost sets. And here is the 1-1. 2-1. That's ball 2. Here's a 2-1 from Delaboost. 3-1. We've seen the Yellowhawks take advantage of the T-ball stick in that last inning. If this is ball 4 coming up, then the Rays will have to show that they can take advantage too. Delaboost digging in. Here's a 3-1. Hit in the air. Bulva's not going to be able to get there. It goes to the wall. Bulva throwing. Zehayarakwa Deer is going to throw to third. It's going to get away. Now here's the throw. They don't tag him, and the game is tied. Mercier has tied the game. And the game is tied again. It's 7-7. Jaden Bogonic stepping into the batter's box for the Rays. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Good pitch from Josephus. So the Rays have tied the score at 7-7. The 1-0. Foul tip, that's strike 1. Strike 2, sorry, 0-2. Delaboost. Sets. Delivers. Hit on the ground, foul! Foul ball. Actually nearly hit the third base coach. He had to get out of the way. Big pitch coming up for Josephus Delaboost. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground. Great stop by Daibo. And he tags the bag. Great play. And there's 1 down. Chai Daibo with a great stop over at first base. And Annabelle Trudeau steps up for Mercier now. 1 down. That ball was hit hard down the line. Here's the pitch from Delaboost. Strike 1. Delaboost gets set, delivers the home. Hit, look out, that's coming towards us. So that'll be strike two. That was coming right towards us. Now Delabou sets. One more strike needed. The pitch from Bocephus. Up high. One ball, two strikes from Bocephus. Bocephus sets, and here's the pitch. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, one down, and a tie game here in the bottom of the fifth with the open inning coming up right after this. Here's the pitch from Delabou. Strike! 3! 2 down. That's 2 out. 3 outs? No, that's 2 outs. That's 2 outs. That's 2 outs. There we go. All right. Now that we're back in, things are back in order here. Alexis Dubois. Alexis Dubois now coming up to bat.
Wait.
2 down. Delabou sets. And here's the pitch. Ball 1. 1-0.
Marcus, back up a little bit. Now it's run in.
Here's the pitch from Delabou on the way. Strike. Good pitch from Bo. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Tie game 7-7. Kahnawake Yellowhawks, Mercier Rays. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. 2 outs. Bocephus Delabou sets. Great game here in this quarterfinal game between the Yellowhawks and the Rays. The 2-1. Strike 2. Good pitch from Bo. Bo can get one more strike here. That would be it for the inning. Delabou sets. One more strike needed. Here's the pitch from Bocephus on the way. The 2-2. Hit towards short. They had Ruckwood here. Throws the first. Got him! Got him! We're heading to the top of the sixth. Our score 7-7. Open inning coming up. You're watching playoff baseball here on Baby Blue Memories. Here we go. Top of the sixth. The open inning. And the game is tied at 7-7. Rain Goodleaf, Zachary Robertson Ryan, Chana Daibo due up for the Yellowhawks. Here is the pitch, the 1-0. Strike 1, 1-1. Good pitch. And the pitcher now for the Rays, they've changed it. Alexei Bergevin. Here's the 1-1. 2-1. Yeah, Alexei Bergevin, the pitcher for the Yellowhawks. Here's a 2-1. That's going to bounce. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three balls and a strike to Rain Goodleaf. Zachary Robertson Ryan standing in the on-deck circle. Tie game, 7-7. Beginning of the top of the sixth. Here's the 3-1. Fouled. Full count. There we go. Full count to Rain Goodleaf. Here's a 3-2. Full. We have the T-ball stick coming out now. So Rain Goodleaf against the T-ball here. By the way, Goodleaf back in the third inning, reached base on a fielder's choice and then scored. And this one's hit in the air, and that's caught. One down. That'll be a line out for Rain Goodleaf. And now Zachary Robertson Ryan steps up to bat. One down. We see the sun trying to fight its way through the trees. Just slowly starting to fade. Here's the pitch. 1-0. It was a pretty chilly morning here in Beauharnois, but warmed up right around 2 o'clock. Zachary Robertson Ryan. The 2-0 offering. 3-0. Alexi Bergevin falling behind here. 3 balls and no strikes to Zachary Robertson Ryan. Chana Daibo, the leadoff hitter, on deck. The 3-0. Three and one. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strike. Three balls and a strike, I think. Maybe 2 strikes. Either way, Robertson Ryan's got to be on his toes here. The pitch. Oh, and he got plunked. He took one right in the derriere. And he reaches base. He got hit in the butt.
Hey, Clint, rub it.
And now Chana Daibo steps up to bat. Singled in the first and struck out back in the fourth. Marcus Daibo in the on-deck circle. Here's the pitch from Bergevin. Ball 1. Zachary Robertson Ryan on first base after getting plunked. Here's the 1-0. That's in there, strike 1. Good pitch from Bergevin. Give him some confidence back. Marcus Daibo on the on-deck circle for the Yellowhawks. We're all tied up at 7. Chana Daibo stepping in there. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 2-1. Our score is 7-7 between the Kahnawake Yellowhawks and the Mercier Rays. Now, here's the pitch. 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Chana Daibo stepping in. Might see the T-ball stick if this is out of the strike zone or not swung at. 3-1. That's in there. Catches the corner, full count.
Come on, Chana.
Chana Daibo being given instructions. It's a big play here. 1 out, runner on first, tie game, the final inning. Here's the full count offering. Oh! Oh! Is she okay? She got hit in the arm. Runners on first and second now for the Yellowhawks. I guess the Yellowhawks will take that. And now we have a timeout as the Mercier coach has come on to give Bergevin a few words of encouragement. 7-7. They asked Chana if she wanted somebody to run for her, and she simply said, no, thank you. She's tough. She'll tough it out. 7-7 the score. Alexei Bergevin and Marcus Daibo. Runners on first and second, 1 down for the Yellowhawks. This game is all square at 7-7. The pitch. Ball 1. 1-0. Dehayan Rookwood Deer, number 21, is on the on-deck circle for the Yellowhawks. We're all tied here at 7 in this quarterfinal game. The winner plays the Blue Hawks in the semifinals tomorrow at this same field. Here's the 2-1. That's in there. Crucial at bat for Marcus Daibo. Extremely crucial. Runners on first and second for the Yellowhawks. This game is all square, 7-7. 2-hit batsman by Bergevin. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Three balls on the strike, they say. Three and 1. I stand corrected. There's the pitch to Marcus Daibo. And that sails over his head. Is that ball 4? Oh, 3 and 1. Now it's 3 and 1. Now it's 3 and 1. All right. Just when there's so much going on in the game, you can lose track of the count. Bergevin looks, the 3-1 offering. And it's time for the T-ball stick. Zachary Robertson Ryan on second, Chana Daibo on first. Marcus Daibo getting ready to swing the bat here. Got to take advantage. Marcus hits this one hard. It's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It gets to the fence. Robertson Ryan scores. Another run scores. Chana Daibo scores. Marcus Daibo scores. It's a 3-run home run for Marcus Daibo. And the Yellowhawks take a 10-7 lead. Oh, that's huge. And now Dehayan Rookwood Deer comes up. That's the one thing. Play's not going to halt because you are stunned here in the open inning. Play's not going to halt. Yellowhawks got to realize they can put more on the board here. This is still a 3-run game. You can't be satisfied with only scoring 3. You got to go for the jugular here. Why am I talking like this? This is 10-year-old kids playing baseball. But still. This is 10-year-old kids playing baseball. But you get my point. Deer steps in and looks at a ball 1-0. Keep it up the way you're playing, because this is the open inning. As I said before, you can score as many runs as you want to in this open inning. Rihanna Delaboost is on the on-deck circle for the Yellowhawks. Deer stepping into the batter's box. The face Bergevin. The pitch outside. Boy, those two hit batsmen by Bergevin have both come in to score, and the Yellowhawks take a 10-7 lead. We just found out Chana Daibo got hit in the ribs, but that pain probably feels a little bit less painful because she scored the run, which has given the Yellowhawks a now 10-7 lead. Deer fouls this one off. It'll be interesting to see what kind of interesting decision facing the Yellowhawks heading into the bottom half of the inning. I mean, did he want to keep Delaboost on the mound, or do you want to go with somebody else? Ronan Daibo, maybe? Maybe Rihanna? Maybe Dehayan Rakwadir, who's at bat right now and takes another ball. Got some very interesting decisions to make. If you're just joining us, our score is 10-7 in favor of the Yellowhawks over the Mercier Rays. This is the quarterfinals. The Yellowhawks scored 3 straight to start the game, and then the Rays went on a 6-1 run. They took a 6-4 lead. The Yellowhawks scored 3 straight, then the Rays tied it, and now the Yellowhawks have scored another 3, and this will be ball 4. And it's time to break out the T-ball stick if you're Dehayan Rakwadir. Deer steps up to the batter's box. Dehayan Rakwadir with a chance to get some more started for the Yellowhawks. Drives this one right at the center fielder, who makes the play, and there's 2 down. That was a really good catch in center. That's a second out, and now Bocephus Delaboost comes up to bat. Bo is 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and reached base on a fielder's choice back in the 4th. And now the Yellowhawks have a 3-run lead. Here's the pitch from Bergevin. In the dirt, 1-0. This is, if the Yellowhawks are able to hold on here, this would be a huge win for them. The pitch. What a game here in Bohornwalk. Bergevin gets in there. Here's the pitch. Hit hard by Bocephus. That's going to fall. Delaboost rounding second, and he's going to go back to first. It's a single for Bocephus Delaboost. And the beat goes on for the Yellowhawks here in the top of the 6th. Now here's Rihanna Delaboost coming up. This is the 7th batter that the Yellowhawks have sent to the plate this inning. Two down. Runner on second, or runner on first, sorry, for the Yellowhawks. Here's the pitch. That sails above the strike zone, 1-0. And if the Yellowhawks assuming, well, the Yellowhawks have already taken the lead, but heading into the next inning, they got themselves a decision to make. That's over the plate, 1-1. In terms of who they want to put on the mound. And because if they win this game, they got another game to play tomorrow. They got a semifinal game to play tomorrow. Are they going to stay with Delaboost is the question, but we'll answer that later on as this pitch sails over the plate, 2-1, over the strike zone, 2-1. Well, I'll tell you, I've been here for 11 hours, and I have not gotten tired of the action once. It's been an exciting, incredible day of baseball here in Beauharnois. We've still got 2 more days of this. Here's the pitch. Over the strike zone. A little too high over the strike zone, however, 3-1. This inning has gone on for 18 minutes. Mercier sets. And here's the, the 3-1 in the dirt. And it's time to take out the T-ball stick. The grandfather of Marcus Daibo was just telling us that that would be a balk. But there's no such thing as balks or stolen bases in this game. The Pee Wee level, yes. The Pee Wee level, yes. I always got confused actually with that term. That's one term that I might not ever understand. Kind of like how the point system works in NASCAR. I will never get that. I will never understand what a balk is. Rihanna Diaboost with a runner on first base. Has the T-ball stick, taking her time over at the plate. Really taking her time. And drives this one. That's going to fall. It one hops, it goes to the center fielder. The runner will go to third. And runners on second and third. George Robertson telling Bo, get back to third. There are 2 down, and Ronan Daibo coming up to bat now for the Yellowhawks. Yellowhawks 10, Mercier Rays 7. This inning has gone on for nearly 20 minutes. This half an inning anyway. In fact, we have just hit the 20-minute mark now. Yellowhawks 10, Rays 7. This is the open inning. The Rays will have their open inning coming up after this, but the Yellowhawks hoping to still, as there's a strike to Ronan Daibo, hoping to still add on to their lead. It's 10-7 Yellowhawks in front of the Rays. Here's the pitch. That's in there for strike 2 to Ronan Daibo. Here's the 2-2 offering. That's a ball. I think it's actually 1-2 now. There's an 0-2 before that. That's the first ball of the at-bat, 1-2. Don't forget, we have semifinal coverage for you tomorrow on Baby Blue Memories. The Red Hawks taking on the Beauharnois Yankees, maybe the surprise team of the day up to this point. Here's the pitch. Fouled right back by Daibo. Stays 1-2. Of course, the Beauharnois Yankees are playing the Red Hawks. The Blue Kahnawake Warhawks, the Blue Hawks, are awaiting the winner of this game. They will play in the semifinals at this field tomorrow. Here's the pitch. Hit hard, And that's going to fall. 1-run scores for the Yellowhawks. Diabus rounding third, getting for home. She scores. And the Yellowhawks have taken a 12-7 lead. 5-run score for the Yellowhawks here. And they got it. Hey! Oh, sorry about that. I had a dog pee on my stat sheet. I just had a dog pee on my stat sheet. I had the Warhawks mascot pee on my score sheet over here. Oh well. Actually, thankfully, it was the top half of the first game. It was the first game score sheet. Getting back to action, there's a ball. Gotta love live TV, don't you? Just had a dog pee right on my paper. All right, 1-0 now to Chai Daibo. Daibo 2 for 2 actually in this game with a double, a single, and a run scored. There are 2 down for the Rays. 2 down for the Yellowhawks. 5 runs have come across. Wow. Just had a little dog pee on my stat sheet here. Gotta love live baseball. Got yourself all the excitement of postseason baseball, and even the animals get a little excited when it comes to the postseason. Here's the pitch. And that sails up high. Yellowhawks have a 12-7 lead. Runner on first base. Chai Daibo at bat. Here's the pitch. That sails outside. Alexis Bergevin up, and yeah, I had to turn the page, and I could smell the pee on my paper. The dog just wanted to be featured on a playoff broadcast of Baby Blue Memories, I suppose. Now driven right to third. That's going to go through. It heads towards the outfield, and we got runners on first and second. And the beat goes on for the Yellowhawks, and they throw it away. Runner goes to third. They're going to head home. There's the throw home. Not even going to be a throw. Ronan Daibo scores the 13th run for the Yellowhawks. It is 13-7. Chai Daibo with an RBI double. 13-7. All right, so this inning has gone on for 25 minutes. Speaking of number 25, there's Louis Bova stepping up to bat. Yellowhawks on top of the Rays, 13-7. There's a pitch that's outside, 1-0. Chai Daibo's on second. Louis Bova's up now. I think the Yellowhawks have scored 6 runs in this inning to take a 13-7 lead. All right, we mentioned that the open inning could be absolutely huge. And this inning has been. Here's the pitch. Oh, that's going to be a foul ball as the ball hit Bova's bat. He was just trying to get out of the way, but unfortunately, the ball hit his bat. Yellowhawks in front 13-7 over the Rays of Mercier. Now here's the pitch. That's in there. Strike 2. Boy, 27-minute inning. If you're a Yellowhawks fan, you're hoping this is not the case next inning. Here's the pitch in the dirt. 2-2. And if the Yellowhawks hang on here to win, they will be playing against the Kahnawake Blue Warhawks in the semifinal tomorrow. The main feature that we'll have for you will be the Red Hawks, Kahnawake Red Warhawks, taking on the Hornwa. Here's the pitch. That short hops the plate. Hopefully, Mercier is not too deflated here. This could be a very difficult thing to see, and an even more difficult thing to recover from. Here's the pitch from Bergevin. Throwing it here to Bova. That's in there, strike 3. The inning ends, but the Yellowhawks score 6. They have a 13-7 lead. We'll be back with the bottom half of the 6th inning. Can the Yellowhawks advance to the semifinals? Find out. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th inning. There's one down. Ronan Daibo just struck out Alexis Dubois. And the top of the lineup comes up now with Ulrich Sear batting. Bottom of the 6th. Yellowhawks 13, Mercier Rays 7, but this is the open inning as we just seen the Yellowhawks tack on 6 runs, in their top half of the inning. Here's the pitch. Sear takes a ball. Sear was hit by a pitch in the 3rd. This pitch goes to the backstop. Yeah, Sear was hit by a pitch in the 3rd and he struck out back in the 1st, but those were against Cruz Robertson. Now he's facing Ronan Daibo. A fresh Ronan Daibo, and maybe a confident one after seeing his team put up 6 runs on the board. There's a strike. Good pitch from Ronan. He started this inning with a strike. Started this inning off with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And it's time to break out the T-ball stick. One down, 13-7, Yellowhawks leading. Sear coming up the bat, and that's foul. That's going to be a strikeout, 2 down. And the Yellowhawks are 1 out away. And it's Jacob Levesque. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Two down here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch hit towards short. That's going to get through and go to the outfield. They throw it to the pitcher, and Daibo will control it. The runner will not advance past first. There's a runner on first base, and Nicolas Dubois comes up to bat now for Mercier. Nicolas Dubois stepping up to bat. You might have heard Chris Daibo, the manager, say the out is at the closest base. The pitch. 1-0. One more out for the Yellowhawks, and they will be on their way to the semifinals. Here's the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1, 1-1. Good pitch from Ronan Daibo. Trying to close this game out. There's the 1-1. Strike 2! And there's one more strike potentially left in the Rays season. Dubois struck out twice so far, 0 for 2. Here's the 1-2 offering. Hit towards second. The catch is made by Robertson. He tags him out, and the Yellowhawks are on their way to the semifinals of the Surwa Baseball Playoffs. Kahnawake wins by a score of 13-7. And the Yellowhawks win it 13-7 over Mercier. And they have punched a ticket into the semifinals. It'll be the Kahnawake Yellowhawks taking on the Kahnawake Bluehawks. The Redhawks will do battle against the Bahornwa Yankees. You can see the latter game here on Baby Blue Memories. A great day of baseball here at Bahornwa comes to a conclusion. Your final score, the Kahnawake Yellowhawks 13 and the Mercier Rays 7. The Yellowhawks on their way to the semifinals. And the Yellowhawks will play against the Bluehawks. Yellowhawks will play against the Bluehawks in the semis. We got Chanda Daibo here.
Hello.
There you see her. She's happy. She got plunked back in the top of the 6th inning, but that worked out for the Yellowhawks. Final score here from Bahornwa. Kahnawake Yellowhawks 13. Mercier Rays 7. We will see you tomorrow in Milledgeville. Semifinals, Bahornwa Yankees and the Kahnawake Red Warhawks. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Anagiwahi.